Welcome back everyone to another Weather Glance video. In today's video, we'll be covering a potential severe weather event happening up in the north central US this evening into tomorrow morning. All coming up in just a bit. Alright, and on our first slide, we're taking a look at our composite reflectivity, and you can see that we do have some storms firing up this evening with some potential hail cores in them as well, so there is the threat for hail. But the main threat is damaging winds up here in this circle that I'm drawing, and you can see that we do have that squall line pushing south with that cold front that's coming through from a low pressure system over here, and we do see some strong to severe thunderstorms moving through the area. They could be pretty strong to severe with damaging winds up to 50 miles per hour and hail under 1 inch expected. Alright, now we're taking a look at our forecasted energy, which is the convective available potential energy in joules per kilogram. And as you can see, we do have a widespread area of 3,000 joules per kilogram up in Wisconsin, so we do have a lot of fuel for these storms to feed off of. But then as we make our way into later this weekend, we do see the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms with the potential for 5,000 joules per kilogram. So these could strengthen. If there's any shear here, there could be the potential for tornadoes, but we will make another forecast for that later. But right now we're mainly focusing on this line right here, up here, this energy that's going to be moving. It's going to be forced down into Wisconsin because of the cold front, and the storms are going to continue to feed off of this. So that's why fronts help storm systems develop better when you have a cold front moving through, or any frontal system, because the energy will continue to be pushed down in the direction it's moving, and it'll continue to feed. So that's what we're going to see here this evening. It's early tomorrow morning. Anywhere from 11 p.m. to about 3 in the morning, we'll be able to see those strong to severe thunderstorms, especially in the northwestern Wisconsin area. So that's an area that you're going to look out for today if you live in that area. Make sure that you have your NOAA weather radio handy, because we do see those strong to severe thunderstorms possible. Alright, moving on to our maximum updraft helicity, 2 to 3 kilometers in the atmosphere. This is basically going to show us how strong our updrafts are, which is going to show us basically kind of what we're looking at with downdraft potential, or wind gusts, and hail. So here you can see that we have a widespread area of some stronger updrafts here. So we have some moderately strong updrafts, and that's going to be helping with to feel the hail and the strong wind gusts. So this means that we do have a lot of energy in the atmosphere, and once those updrafts go up in the atmosphere, they're going to be going up really strong. They're going to be shooting up really well into the atmosphere, and then once they come back down, they could come down pretty strong. And as you can see here, we do have a widespread area of some moderately to strong updrafts, so that means that we will have some moderately to strong downdrafts as well. We could be talking hail anywhere under 1 inch possible, and gusts up to 50 miles per hour expected, according to the HRRR forecast model. Alright, now we're taking a look at our 850 millibar wind gust potential, and you can see that we do have a widespread area of 50 to 60 knot wind gusts, so that's about 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And you can see here that this is going to be this evening, and we do see that widespread area along this frontal system. This convective line is going to be forcing a lot of wind through the area, so we will have straight line winds up to 50 to 60 miles per hour wind gusts. That shouldn't be too much of damage, so there's not damage expected, but we do see the potential for lawn furniture to be knocked over, and maybe some small twigs and tree limbs to be broken. But make sure you bring all your lawn furniture inside, just in the case that it blows away, because these wind gusts, these straight line winds, could do that to your lawn furniture. Alright, now we're taking a look at our first convective outlook from the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center from the National Weather Service, and you can see that we already do have a slight risk for today. So we do have that good potential for severe weather today. Nothing significant, of course. We just see that potential for some severe weather today up in this regions here, so this is the slight risk. And then we have our marginal risk, which is a little bit less severe, but you still could see those severe impacts such as hail and potentially damaging winds within this region. Another thing to consider that we're not forecasting today is we do see that potential for monsoons again down in the Arizona and New Mexico area. So if you live in those areas, make sure that you are keeping a watch on that, because since the soil is saturated, you could expect flooding down in those areas from long duration storm systems. The monsoons could continue to cause flooding. But if you live down in these areas, make sure that you're watching for those monsoons, as we're entering monsoon season already. Alright, now we're taking a look at our day 1 convective wind outlook from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center, and you can see that we do have this 15% risk area of damaging winds happening within a 25-mile given location. So this is a good chance for strong to damaging winds. Again, we're not expecting anything to do extreme damage or anything such as that, just maybe some minor damage such as lawn furniture being misplaced, or we do see the potential for small to moderately large tree branches, such as anywhere under 1-inch tree limbs to be broken. That could always be the possible because of some weaker tree limbs, but mainly staying under small tree limbs. Alright, now we're taking a look at the Storm Prediction Center Day 1 hail outlook, and you can see that we do have that 15% region, which means that 50% chance of hail happening within a 25-mile given location. So that means anywhere basically 25 miles within your location. So this is a pretty good chance for hail, so we do expect hail anywhere under 1 inch to occur within this region. And around here in the 5% chance, you really don't see that potential for hail, but you could definitely see maybe pea-sized hail in some of the areas, but we really don't see too much of a potential here. Now, do keep in mind, if you live down in the Arizona area, again, we do see that potential for hail as monsoon season is happening. We see those towering updrafts, and those could give us some potential small little hail sizes out in New Mexico and Arizona too. Monsoons usually do bring some hail, so make sure that you're prepared for that as well. Just a little insight on that if you're wondering. Okay, I want to thank you all for watching today's video. A big thanks to today's sources, Pivotal Weather, where all the forecast models seen in today's video came from, and the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. I would ask you consider subscribing for more U.S. forecasts free of charge, and I would ask you consider following the Weather at Glenn's official Facebook page for more inside information and complimentary personal forecasts when you message me on my Facebook page. Again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.